This is the Padua Podcast Network.
Running a Fever, episode 336. Just do it.
My first time out in a really long time. Well, I went out a couple times a couple months ago, but it's been few and far between that I have actually gotten out and done some exercise. And so today, I'm out here. I'm just warming up now, trying to do some of the exercises I did when I was in physical therapy last year. But anyway, it's good to be talking on the podcast again. This is a podcast about fitness, diet, and medicine. I am Michael Davis. My goal is to live a long, healthy, happy, active life right up to the very end. So if that's what you want too, then you're in the right place. Feedback is always welcome. mail@runningafever.com. And I have been having trouble with my Achilles tendon. Not big trouble, but you know, I've been sitting a while. I'll get up and I'll notice some pain in particular to that area. You know, not just general joint stiffness, but some pain in that area. And so I am trying to do the exercises to make sure that I get it nice and limber, stretched out before going and doing a not so strenuous walk, but exercise nonetheless. Hydrating a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. I have a 20-ounce bottle of water with a little bit of ice in it. It wasn't cold. I'll hit up. I'll make that happen when I come back from my walk. I don't expect I'll be walking too much here today. Let's try to go over the same thing probably that I did last time, which was gosh, I don't know. We'll probably try to do a little live math here. It's 3.81 miles. I'm at the Botanical Garden entrance to Lake Fayetteville. 3.81. Always make it easy. But I'm glad there's a sign there. Yep, and I'm sporting the full old fat man uniform. Black shirt, black shorts, white legs, black socks, and some shoes that look practically brand new because I've hardly used them. Even though I've had them for a couple of years probably. I don't know. It's okay though. Apparently, there's a wedding probably at the Botanical Gardens because there's signs that say wedding and an arrow pointing toward the Botanical Gardens. 3.76, so we've already walked 0.05 of a mile. You know, it's progress. Made some progress. One of those e-bikes coming by way over the speed limit. There's a black sign with an arrow on it. Black sign with a black arrow on it. Well, 0.05 of a mile, and I'm not even, I don't think there's a wedding today. I think these signs have gotten wet or something. It's supposed to be kind of like a chalkboard, I think. Anyway, 0.05 of a mile, and I'm not even breathing heavy. I'm taking it very easy. I don't want to hurt anything. I was talking with sort of mentor, I guess you'd call him, and this morning earlier this afternoon. We're in 2023, folks, by the way. It's as I'm recording this, it is October 2nd, 2023. I was talking to him, and he knows all my problems. Because I come to him for advice on how to maybe get rid of those problems. And he asked me if I'd exercised recently. And I had to tell the truth. What's the point of having a mentor if you don't tell them the truth, right? So I said no. And I remember recently having said, you know what, I'm going to do X, Y, Z as soon as I get home today. And of course I get home and I'm like, well, I'm tired. Blah, 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 complain. Excuse, and I never do it, whatever it is. Well, today, folks, I'm breaking that trend. Got home from work. It was even a little later than I usually get home from work. I said, I'm going to do it. I got to do it. Life has just gotten too hard to deal with without some exercise to help with my stress level. So I actually lost almost 30 pounds this year until recently. I just started going crazy, and I gained almost 20 of it back, and back down. So folks, I have not shattered the yo-yo. I'm sorry, I haven't. I know I learned a lot from the experience of looking back, but really, I'm just starting over again. I don't know if I'll ever break out of it. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit down today, but I'm just keeping it real, just like I always have. Deal with it. But I'm out here, that's a good thing. Out here walking, trying to do live math. It's just nearing the end of, I don't know, some people say it's fall already. I don't really think so. It's October. Now, October in Massachusetts, where I used to live, is winter. I was there in October one time, and it snowed. Down here, you never can tell, really. But it's feels like summer to me. It's probably 80s, but it's pretty hot. It's kind of humid today, too. It's humid and there are a lot of little bugs flying around. It's not a very terribly pleasant day, although it's not really, the sun isn't bearing down. There are some clouds. It's been kind of cloudy today. I was at a baby shower today. Baby showers are not just for women, and they haven't been for a long time. I've been to quite a few. There's usually more women than men, but not at all unusual for men to be there. And we were at work, and I work in an industry that, at least the worker bees are usually more heavily male, and my group is all male. So it was all guys, and the only female there was the mother. It's a great, celebration of life. It really is. I like to see that. We've got potential of a new person in the world. Who knows what they might do? They might change the world. Anything is possible when you haven't even been born yet. Literally, anything is possible. I feel like I'm limping a little bit. Not walking terribly fast, but not terribly slow either. Just trying to get a few more steps on. You meet all kinds of folks on this road. You never can tell. Be sure to wear a provocative t-shirt. You can meet people that way. That guy was going to meet, look, we're here, 3.35 mile, 3.35 loop, 5 point screw 5 miles, which is 20 I'm going to say 26. That can't be right. 45, 55, 65, 75. That's 40. Plus 4 is 44. 44 hundredths of a mile. And I'm still going, folks. Still going strong. I passed the park bench. I'm about to turn a corner. Past the tree. Feel that Achilles tendon just starting to maybe warm up a little bit. Not really painful, but I do feel like I'm walking and I'm feeling it further up my leg, which is weird. Not at the ankle where it snapped a year and a half ago. Time really flies. Let's see, what else do I want to complain about? Well, what do I want to complain about? Well, I have noticed that my posture seems to be getting worse. Maybe it's because I haven't been doing the exercises, I haven't been doing the traction for a really long time. It's another thing I need to say I'm going to do, and then actually do it. It's amazing how that works. Amazing. So I feel like I'm even more stooped over. Even when I walk, my head is down. Not just when I'm sitting at the computer. So 4/10 of a mile would be 8/10 of a mile if I turn back now. That's what I was doing before. Earlier this year, I don't know that I'd gotten this far. I might have turned back at that tree or something. So it'd be nice to make it a mile. And it'd be nice if my watch would actually tell me what I had done. It'd be nice if I didn't have to put on my glasses. I've got steps, I've got calories. I don't have distance. So sorry about the traffic, folks. It is rush hour. And this is the noisiest part of the trail. But it's where I am. Probably should go the other way next time. And my back is remembering what it's supposed to do, which is start hurting at this time. That is my back's job. Walking over a steel bridge. Over looks like a stagnant creek. And there's probably a name of it here posted somewhere. No, it holds 6 tons, so I'm safe there. Nobody else on the bridge. Well, this is pretty unknown territory right here. Not unknown, of course, but in my recent travels. And there's a sign. Let's see where we are. 3.11. So we've gone 8/10 of a mile, and I'm going to go ahead and turn back. That's a mile and a half and some change. And my Achilles tendon is not doing too bad. I don't feel any pain. I think the timer's at half an hour now or something. I sat down for a little bit, and I got slightly cooler, and man, my shirt is soaked today. It's hot, and I'm heavy, and I'm generating a lot of heat. So I don't know where I was or if I've said anything of any significance here on this little welcome back walk thing. Definitely learned to go the other way when I come here next time. I was thinking today, I don't like the way I look, or the way I feel. And this has been a lot of complaining here today. Sorry, I'm just in a negative mood. I do not feel comfortable when I'm overweight, despite the fact that I've been overweight for almost all of my life, or at least almost all of my adult life. I just don't feel comfortable, ever. Maybe that's a common thing, I don't know. It's not It's not the kind of thing you usually walk up to somebody and says, hey, you're overweight. Are you ever comfortable? Yeah, that wouldn't be very good thing to do. But I do know people who have struggled as I have, and maybe I can talk to them about it. But the good news is, I was already starting to feel better, having lost almost 30 pounds this year. I found that out when I went to the GI, gastroenterologist, I guess. Enterology is spelled with an E. Anyway, gastrointestinal, I believe is what the I would be. But anyway, he's the guy who deals in that sort of thing. And by that sort of thing, I mean liver issues, which is why I was in there. Anyway, I had been there in February, and I came back in, August. Anyway, my goal, he told me to lose weight. It's what I got to do to fix my problem, reverse the damage. I need to lose weight. So I'd set a goal of losing 20 pounds in 6 months. I thought that was reasonable. Not too much, not too little. Something to shoot for. But I went to the doctor in February, and I didn't start weighing myself on a regular basis until March. So I wound up losing almost 20 pounds before I got there for my August appointment. 6 months from the original appointment, but 5 months from when I started. I was informed that since my last visit, which was in February, I'd actually lost almost 30 pounds. But I felt good. I was starting to feel good. Starting to feel like maybe my pants are getting a little loose on me. I actually ordered some size 38 jeans, which I have not yet been able to fit into. But I didn't want to, I already had jeans that were serviceable, and I didn't want to, go 42 or 40 and then just use it for a month or two and then have to go lower. But anyway, I got that. I wound up buying another set of 40s. 40s are fitting pretty decent, but I couldn't get the 38s on. So anyway, kind of tells you, and then really just went all haywire in the last couple weeks, falling off the wagon, same old story. So everything we've been through in these last almost, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, almost 6 years I've been doing this podcast. Over 300 episodes, and I still have no idea. I do have one idea, but I'm not really going to talk about it here because it's not appropriate, but it is a healthy choice and something that I have kind of done before, but not really with this particular problem. So we'll see how that goes. I did not see anybody in a big white dress or tuxedos. Now beyond the botanical gardens, almost. I hadn't taken any pictures yet, but I could use one of my old pictures, because I've got so many pictures around Lake Fayetteville that I've still got, 50, 60 that I've never used. And so when you're listening to this or seeing it on YouTube, you'll probably see a nice old picture of Lake Fayetteville. And I will take some more in the future, I'm sure. Can't get enough of that sunset by the marina. It's just a perfect spot. We're at the first bridge that I crossed. Not the big one, but the little one. 3.75 miles. And 3.76 miles. So that tells you how fast I'm going. In case you were wondering. Whatever amount of time that was, it's 1/100th of a mile. So multiply that by 100 and you get a really big number. Probably 30 minutes or more. I'm not doing a very quick mile these days. But, you know, it always starts with getting out that first time. You can't get out the 50th time until you get out the first time. So here I am, getting that taken care of. Workout. It says 10 minutes. Of course, that was probably just since I was sitting down at the bench. I'm sure I won't get anywhere near 10,000 steps today anyway. Maybe that's kind of what I'm focusing on until I get a little more distance going, steps. But I haven't been getting anywhere near 5,000, so hopefully we'll get closer to that today. Till next time, you got the fever, keep it. If you don't have the fever, catch it. I'll talk to you next time on Running Fever.